Okay, so I'm gonna roll engineer. Only a 5. Where's that 12 from the first time?
That's a 7. Okay,
So yeah, that's a 7.
Decent.
A bomb!
So that is actually the DC, the difficulty number if you throw it at the enemy.
Yeah. So
I have to overcome a 7.
I'm gonna say it's like a timed explosive she can use to, blow up an enemy base.
Mm-hmm. Or a wall.
Alright. I'm going to use my combat experience because,
it's not a throwing explosive. It's really something it's more like a timed explosive.
Okay.
I want to use my combat experience because, this is one of my old hideouts and one of my old bases. And I want to see if there's, if I can remember if there's another base nearby where we stored Energon. Lots of it, where we used to hoard it.
The closest one by was the one you were going for previously. But Cloud Dancer was against it for some reason.
Because it was heavily patrolled by the Decepticons.
Yeah, but would there be a secret entrance to it?
It is
I'd
already...
say...
Wait.
Hmm?
Normally there was a secret entrance to the Energon stash, yes?
Let me see if I can find it. But it would connect to this one in a weird way.
Not like that, no. They're all
No?
separate. But
Because
there are
otherwise
secret
you wish to-
entrances to that chamber.
Luckily, we do have some kinds of sewer tubes for, and defunct tunnels and stuff, so we can get there mostly unseen.
Yeah, secret
right?
underground tunnels the Autobots used to use back in the days.
Tubes that no longer have any function.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay,
those are a
then
lot
we'll
of
use
them.
those. Then we'll use those. Alright, you two, come on, hurry up. Have you found anything?
Oh, do I need to roll for to use the computer?
Yes, what are you using it for, actually?
Yeah, just to confirm what Magnus said, that there were other Autobots coming here that we could join up with them. So basically, he's just researching other Autobots to join with.
Yes. The visuals, the camera visuals are all old because this computer is very old.
Yeah, but he uses to tap into the mainframe network of Cybertron. That one that Shockwave's always using.
I was just going for that one.
Well, if I connect this wire with that one, I think I can get a little extra juice out of this bucket of scrap.
Okay. Roll something.
You know what? I'm gonna do Genius Inventor to upgrade the computer and, tap into the mainframe and stuff. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Should I go? No, I'm just gonna use Genius Inventor. That's good enough. Ooh, only a 2. Crap. 9.
You rolled a 9.
Yeah. Too bad. I don't think... Does Gearhead have any oomph?
Gearhead, that would be mine oomph.
Yeah, never mind.
Because all NPCs are under my control, actually, so...
But never mind then, it's
normally.
a 9. Then it's a 9.
It's a
Actually,
9.
Can't Hubcap help him out? Because he's the communications expert?
Yeah, he's the communications operator, so...
Yeah, 11 then.
Yeah, he helps you out with an 11. Okay, you're trying to hack into the mainframe to find visual confirmations of Autobots.
Yeah, where are the Autobots?
When you're doing that, suddenly you first start to get some images of Transformers, of Autobots walking the surface, when suddenly the screen goes...
Oh no!
and suddenly a purple face comes on that screen and says, "I found your location. Thank you for making it so easy for me, you Autobot dweeps."
And he you notice Gearhead panicking and quickly opens up the computer, starts pulling out some cables to quickly deactivate it again. Bad news, guys! The Decepticons found us! I screwed up bad! I'm sorry.
Yeah, Hubcap goes, "Yeah, it was this big purple head with one red eye in the middle. I think what was it called again?"
Cloud has a clenched her fist. Shockwave!
You see Gridlock walk over and pull a cord out of the computer terminal.
They already did that.
Yeah, we already did that.
Oh, okay.
Who's
All right.
rotating the Energon cubes?
That was my mistake.
So I look at them and I say, "You idiots."
Look, we don't have time. We don't have much time. We should evacuate right now.
Cloud Dancer
Let's
says, "Or we should just fight Shockwave." Oh wait, no, he would never come on his own. Well, if he did, I could handle him. I almost defeated him once, you know.
Cloud Dancer.
Yes, quiet. Raid this place for any supplies that you can find and carry, and we'll leave in 2 minutes.
Hubcap
And
goes,
you see-
"Whoa, major Decepticon interference. I think they're coming close."
How much time do we have? And I should transform into
I don't
military.
know, about 3 astro minutes.
Okay, 1 minute to raid, 2 minutes to get out of here. Go.
You know what? Since Gearhead is not useful in battle anyway, well, not that useful, he transforms into his van mode and you can load him up.
We load all the Energon into him.
Yeah. Actually, I also transform into my emergency vehicle. I also have cargo space. That way we don't have everything in one, all our eggs in one basket.
Okay, we split
There
our
we go.
Energon between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's good. Go.
Alright.
So, now what?
Hey, that's pretty
Now,
funny. The
we
mini
hop into the
bus can
elevator.
carry just as much cargo as the emergency vehicle. That's pretty funny.
So
do you know
we
how
get
much
into the
space?
elevator.
How much?
What?
Aren't we going by the secret tunnels?
You're going by the secret tunnel.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah. The elevator to the secret tunnels.
Okay,
Yes,
Cartoon
okay,
Lord Hick, go.
Fellas, hurry up. They're getting here in 1 astro minute.
Cloud
Then we
Dancer
are-
hops on top of the emergency vehicle.
I drive to the elevator and to go down, down, down.
Oh, but she's constantly waving her blasters around when Decepticons show up.
Magnus is actually doing the same. Go, go. I'll be the last one. Go in.
I grab Magnus and I say, "Let's go. You're not staying."
We are all going.
I'll guard the rear, sir, because she's sitting on Trailblazer anyway.
No. The one carrying the Energon goes first. I'll be
Magnus,
the last
you go
one.
with the Energon.
I'll guard Trailblazer.
Trailblazer doesn't argue. He goes into the elevator. Okay, there's room for one.
I will stay behind.
No
if
one
I
stays
need to.
behind, soldier. Get in there. No Autobot gets left behind.
I
let's go.
will need some protection from this Energon. Hey, one of my cubes
No, it's not.
disappeared.
No, you have 4?
Huh. I got 4, yes.
I'm moving them for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about. I don't mind how they're arranged.
I do.
Never mind. Leave the cube alone.
Okay. Anyway, you're going to the sewers.
Yes. The sludge sewers.
Sludge? What the hell, sludge?
Chemical waste and stuff.
Funny.
I don't know. I mean, we don't have actual sewers,
Indeed, because you actually,
but we do have.
because technically you
don't excrete.
You have no atmosphere.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, there's all kinds of chemical runoff, like byproducts from making Cybertronian and whatnot.
Indeed.
Waste.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that you don't want to bathe in because that hurts your optics.
And your audio receptor.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yes.
And of course your gears get rusted and gets, sludged. Takes ages to get it out of there. Yes. Bling!
Anyway, you go down
open.
there and you take the secret tunnel and you end up in the new hideout.
Yes.
It's just that easy.
Sweet.
Easy.
We get there, we unload the vehicles, and everybody transforms again.
Mm-hmm. Now, this time we will not use a terminal here. In fact...
Cloud Dancer recognizes this area for some reason.
Oh, ye God.
You're muted.
You're muted, Ramses.
Oh no, this is where we got caught the last time.
What?
Wait,
We load vehicles back
what?
up.
My leader, Cerebron Alpha, sent me here to recover some energon, but we got caught by the Decepticons.
Are you saying
Them-
this site is compromised?
Yes, like I said before, it's constantly patrolled by Decepticons. Now we ended up here again.
I transform into my vehicle mode. Okay? Load me up, we're going again.
And then she paused for a moment. I wonder what happened to Cerebron Alpha.
Uh-huh, that's a very good question indeed. Maybe you'll find out someday.
Someday.
Yes,
Okay.
Richard, are you trying to say something? Because I hear your fan every time.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to load up all the energon from this base, if there's any in this base.
We took it all.
And, okay, then we need to load our energon back up onto the two vehicles, and we need to leave, now. Because if I know anything about the 80s, the Decepticons are going to be popping up anytime.
They're probably outside.
Probably.
Unfortunately, the only way is up.
Yeah, we can't go back. That's where Shockwave's troops were heading.
Actually, all the Shockwave's troops are heading to our old location. If we're lucky, we may be able to sneak out.
Cloud
Since they're
Dancer
on
sighs.
Holland-
Fine, I'll scout out ahead. You guys stay here.
No.
I think one of the small bots is better suited. They don't have such a large profile.
I can do this. Remember, I can fly. I'll be in and out in a couple of astroseconds.
Cloud Dancer. You will follow orders. You were told no.
You're not in charge here, old man. She looks to Magnus instead.
You see.
Well, he's the one who looks like
Gridlock-
Optimus Prime.
You
Yes.
see
Oh, wait,
Gridlock
he's
stare
by
at
the books,
Magnus
guys.
as if daring him to say otherwise.
Meanwhile, the medical hovercraft just sits there.
Perhaps Gridlock should go up, because if you fly up into the air, then maybe you are easier to spot.
Alright.
And then as he walks by Cloud Dancer, he says, "Disobey orders again.
That's not up to you.
Good one!
Alright, I've noted that in my memory banks. We'll disobey you at the first possible moment.
Children?
Actually, what did you say after that? Disobey me again and...
No, I said, disobey orders again. I dare you.
Yes, and she accepted the dare.
Children,
It was more
play
sarcastic,
nice.
but it was. He was very irate with her because he's the one with the most combat experience.
Wow.
Yeah,
Again,
but she
guys.
doesn't really know you. She doesn't really know you, so yeah.
But you should also remember 1980s cartoons are all about friendship and cooperation.
I know, but we haven't earned each other's trust yet.
Okay, you're building. Good,
Yeah.
good, good.
Besides,
Okay,
Cloud
yes.
Dance is the young hothead.
Indeed.
All right, so I
yes,
get into
well-
the elevator and I head up.
Indeed. You go up and you go scout the area. Meanwhile, downstairs,
Alright.
Magnus turns to the others. So, now what? we must come up with a plan to either find other Autobots or disable Shockwave's troops.
Cloud Dancer holds up a little her bomb. Well, I made this little thing that could help us with the ladder.
Ladder? Ooh, fascinating. What does it do?
It explodes.
Is that-
It's an explosive, sir. We can use it to blow up their base.
Ah,
huh?
good thinking, soldier.
Thank
Can
you.
always use more explosives.
That's what I thought.
Yes, Doc?
Nothing.
Everybody has an opinion? Say it.
Look, there's just 5 of us. We're not an army. So-
6. We're with 6.
Hubcap, gearhead. Oh yes, 6. Yes, you're right. All right. Yes, there are 6 of us. We're not an army. We're not trained as an army. We have very little energon as it is. We're
right.
not what you. We are not what you call combat ready. Our best option is to outlast this whole situation.
And
find
blow up
other
their
Autobots.
base.
Funny.
We're not going to blow up our own base, but
No, their base.
find other Autobots.
And then Gearhead says, "I'm sorry, guys. I screwed up. We really needed that information."
That's fine, Gearhead. Soundwave is a formidable opponent.
Shockwave.
Shockwave.
My apologies. Shockwave is a formidable opponent. He was probably monitoring all communications because of the because of our escape.
Yes, all the time.
And that's also
Just
bad.
say.
He's a peeping Tom.
Look, what do you know about Shockwave? Perhaps you can figure out how to get around his guard.
I almost defeated him once in single combat.
What kind of
You
person
get
is
some
he?
questionable looks towards you, but
It's true.
The emergency hovercraft goes. I see. What kind of personality does this bot have?
Cold and calculating. He doesn't have much in the way of, emotions.
No personality flaws?
Well, like every Decepticon, he's arrogant.
Okay.
fascinating.
But he does have there's still one big problem, that he transforms into a giant cannon that can obliterate anything.
Yes. That's why hiding is such a good idea.
Meanwhile, on the surface,
I look around. What do I see?
you see apparently what looks like a desolated place, one of the few areas not yet cleaned up.
Damn it.
Ooh,
Timing.
This is good. Do I see any places that... Ooh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for old Autobot code. like like it would look like not Morse code, but like it would be kind of like Earth's Braille, so to speak, but only those who know
Graffiti.
about it would look for it. And I'm going to look around to see if there's any signs that any other Autobots are still using that code, like any of the old vets like me are still free and running around and trying to find other Autobots to join their cause.
Not immediately.
Well, I'm going to take my time looking around, and I'm going to like hide in I'm going to try and find a few good hiding spots as I'm scouting around. I'm looking for the enemy, and I'm looking for signs of any Autobots that might be out there.
And with that, you're trying to be careful, of course.
Of course.
Then I would say, 4-wheel drive, blah, blah, blah. You're still in your car form or robot form?
Which one is less inconspicuous?
Usually the robot form can hide better than a car form.
Then robot form it is.
Okay. And you don't have to mute yourself the entire time. We are the only ones now here, so.
Okay, hold on.
What the hell?
There we go. My mic thing messes up on me now and then.
Wow.
Alright, so I'm
Yes.
in robot form. What do I see?
What are you looking for again? Sorry.
I'm looking for any signs that the enemy are closing in on us and any signs that there are other Autobots. Like any kind of old war code that could be used or anything that would give me any clue that Autobots are alive and looking.
You see not immediately any signs of other Autobots looking for things because out of your experience, you know they usually use the computer screens to contact each other on a secured network.
Yeah, but with Shockwave monitoring all computer screens, there might be some old...
No, the thing, actually what Gearhead actually tried to do was getting to the mainframe, which is Shockwave's main computer system.
Gotcha. Okay, so then would I find like an open computer terminal on the side of a building, maybe?
You can find those,
Okay.
but are you willing to use them? Because, yeah, they're in the side of buildings, in the clear open.
Well, I'm going to find one that's like, off the beaten path, so to speak, and like look for one that's out of the way so that I'm not like in actual view of like any of the main roads, but I can still keep a lookout.
Okay. And you're looking for?
Looking for any signs of Autobots.
Yes. Well. So, I would say roll something.
Okay. I'm gonna use my combat experience because, they might be using some codes that the newer bucks don't know about.
Yes, of course.
I got a 14.
14, wow, that's good. With a 14, you find some old distress signals, but those are from centuries ago.
Okay.
For the rest, you actually find some footage spread over the computer systems from the Autobot system. The Autobot hidden data banks that shows Transformers that shows Autobots on Cybertron and regularly going into Shockwave's base and a beam leaving. They're going into Shockwave's base, followed by a beam leaving from the rooftop.
Boom.
Okay. I'm going to zoom in on that footage.
Okay, the things you find is that you see some weird-looking creatures, the Dinobots. But for you, they're like, what the scrap are those? But you see they have the Autobot sign on their frame, and you see them going into the main building of Shockwave. You can see some explosions, and then followed by a beam coming out of the roof of that building, and you see vaguely the figures of those creatures leaving the planet.
Ooh. So, a different breed of Autobot was seen leaving the planet from Shockwave's base.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to look for any more footage of those kind of beams, but now I'm really curious. But I also know that this is the moment where anybody could sneak up on me if I'm not careful. So I'm going to do some looking around, making sure no one has caught me yet. And I'm going to keep looking for that kind of footage.
Mm-hmm. So first you're going to use...
I'm going to use combat experience to survey the scene, make sure that I'm not being snuck up on, and then I'm going to keep digging for that kind of footage.
You could
He has
always
an explanation for everything for using combat experience.
Combat experience does a lot.
Except negotiation.
Yeah.
Now,
No, it's perfect for negotiation. Are you kidding me?
oh, shut up, you.
Have you ever seen Fifth Element?
Yes.
You're missing the point.
What does Dawa
no,
always say in moments like these? Oh yes, moving right along.
Okay, so I got
We have a catchphrase.
I
Yeah,
got
it's your
an 8
catchphrase.
for scanning the area.
Let me see. An 8. You don't see anything irregular approaching.
Okay, then I'm gonna keep looking for footage of those beams.
Mm-hmm. Ramses, do the thing.
Sorry. Yeah, it's annoying. I always have to wait these 5 seconds.